Okay, good morning my dear students. Today we are going to discuss about 11th commerce, the chapter number 6. We already discussed about what is a joint stock company, what are the characteristics of joint stock company. Now I am going to start what are the advantages of what is the advantages of joint stock company. What advantages இருக்கு போகுது? Okay, so joint stock company என்ன? That is one of the business organization. He has having lot of members and he invested huge capital, own labors, own machines. Okay, and this is the joint stock company. 50% of company, 50% of private, 50% of government. Okay, so what are the characteristics of that joint stock company? Is having separate legal entity, there is separate property, easy transfer of shares, one share and one vote. Okay, what do you mean one share one vote? Is a person is having person is that is has 10 shares, he has 10 votes in the company. Okay, he has and different kinds of 10 share. One vote mean one share, 10 share mean 10 votes. Okay, one share mean one vote, 10 share mean 10 votes. Okay, that is called as one share one vote. Okay, what is the advantage of that is that is a joint stock company? What are the advantages? First one is large capital. The first one is large capital. Okay, it's a large capital. That is a huge capital. The business owner, the business can secure the large capacity and large amount of amount invested in the business. Okay, so that maybe for example, Reliance company invested more than 25,000 crore. 25,000 crore in his telecom communication. Okay, that is one of the giant raising capital. Okay, the Reliance company is one of the best example for giant stock company. So he invested 25,000 amount, that's a crore invested in this business. Okay, so that is next one, limited liability. Next one, limited liability. Limited liability. Limited liability. The liability of the shareholders. The shareholders, lot of shareholders invested in the particular firm. The liability of the shareholders is unlimited in case of the company limited by guarantee. His liability is restricted the amount. Okay, restricted amount, that is a limited. Is only some amount only taken from the business. Okay, some amount only taken from the loan. He is getting some this kinds of loan from the business. That is called limited liability. Okay, next one, transferability of the shares. Transferability of the shares. Of the shares. Okay, the transferability of the shares, it means the transaction of shares between two individuals, that very easy, one by A to B. Okay, there is a transfer A to B. Okay, A to B, that's a easy transfer. Okay, transfer of the shares is very easy. And also, so there is liquidity of what do you mean liquidity? Easily converted to the cash. There is a liquidity of investment. Okay, liquidity of in joint stock companies. Okay, so shareholders can easily convert the shares into money. Okay, easily shares convert into money. That is called easy transfer of the shares. Okay, limited liability and large amount. There is and perpetual succession. What is perpetual succession? I already told. If the persons go on, if the shareholders go and come, okay, but the family is running, okay, family is running, the family is having some operation is going, okay, that is called a perpetual succession. Perpetual succession. The fourth one is perpetual succession. Okay, perpetual succession. Okay, so the next, promotion of saving and investment habit. Joint stock company is one of the system that encourages savings and investment. Okay, savings and investment, people to save even small amount also, even small, that is a small amount, 50,000 or 1 lakh also have to use for purchase of assets, purchase of assets, purchase of shares. Okay, a person can buy even 1 shares of the company, that is a say, that is even 1 share, ஒரு ஷேர் வாங்கினாலும் சரி, ஷேர் என்னது, ஒன் கைண்ட்ஸ் ஆஃப் என்னது, ஒரு 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 கம்பெனியுடைய ஷேரை இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணுறது, ஒரு அமௌண்ட்டை வச்சு இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணுறது. ஓகே, ஸோ தட் இஸ் அ ப்ரமோஷன் ஆஃப் சேவிங் அண்ட் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் ஹேபிட். ப்ரமோஷன் ஆஃப் saving investment habit. Saving and investment habit. Okay, so even single amount also, single shares also, single also, it can be used for purchase of asset. Okay, purchase of shares or purchase of asset. Okay, risk bearing capacity. Risk in the sense of, that is a physical risk, psychological risk, then economic risk, political risk. Okay, the loss of the company is distributed over the large number of shareholders. Okay, that is a particular company is having large number of shareholders. In case the company is facing loss, so the loss of the company distributed large number of shareholders. Okay, the top risk bearing capacity. Risk bearing capacity. Risk bearing capacity. Risk bearing capacity. Okay, next one, economics of large scale operation. Risk bearing capacity means, in case the company faces loss, the losses may be distributed to the large number of shareholders. Okay, 7, economic scale of operation. Economics scale of operation. Okay, what do you mean economic scale of operation? A joint stock companies can undertake the business on large scale. Large scale la edukom. Okay, so the result it can derive. And what is the advantage of Hero Motor Company? Hero Motor Company, that is limited 2015. The world, so the world, that is a having automobile companies having then more vehicle, that is a motor vehicles, then the motor vehicles, then bikes. Okay, so this economic scale operation means that they invested huge amount in the business. That is called economic scale of operation. Okay, that is called economic scale of operation. Okay, so the first one is, what is the advantage of joint stock companies? Large scale, they invested huge amount in the business. The limited liability, then easy transfer the shares and perpetual succession. What do you mean succession means? The person may be go and come, but the family is running. Promotion of saving and investment. Okay, single amount of shares also, it can be utilized for purchase of assets. Okay, risk bearing capacity. The risk means sometime the risk may be distributed to the large number of shareholders. Okay, that is a risk bearing capacity. Okay, next one, economic scale of operation. The economic scale of operation means, for example, Hero Motor Company, they invest, they large seller of 2-wheelers and a manufacturer of motorbikes. Okay, manufacturer of motorbikes. Okay, that is called large scale. The ability to enjoy the cost efficiently. Okay, that is a large number of scale operation. Economic development. Okay, economic development. Economic development. The economic development in the sense of the joint stock company has been responsible for economic, okay, for the rapid growth of joint stock company, the rapid growth of national economic, okay, national economic in the industrial and trade and large scale operations, satisfy the customer needs and recruit the employees, recruit the training to the employees, okay, so and promote the balanced opportunities to the young peoples, okay, so that is called the large scale of joint stock companies only take responsibility for promote the and increase the economic development in countries, okay, that is the last advantages of joint stock companies, okay. Next one, disadvantages. Okay, what are the disadvantages of joint stock companies? Okay, the first point, costly. The first point, costly and difficulty to run the firm. It's very costly and difficulty to run the firm. Difficulty to run the firm. Okay, difficulty to run the firm. Okay. So, it's very cost and difficulty to run the firm, okay. So, the number of legal formalities must be observed in the formation of company is very cost, okay. The observe in the sense of these legal formalities, the legal observation, legal procedure that promoters have to spend much time and much money. The promoters have spent much time and much money. The owners have spent much time and much money. That is called costly and difficulty to firm. Next one, scope for dishonest and scrupulous. Okay, scope for dishonest. Okay, scope for dishonest. Scope for dishonest. The scope for dishonest in the sense of the director manage the company with the help of paid officers. Okay, paid out of the office. They appoint one officer, appoint one personal assistant. Okay, so it will high cost. Okay, it may be dishonest. Maybe going to if the manager, if the officers not direct well, if the directors are dishonest, they maybe make personal gain expenses of the, okay, sometimes he will take some amount from the home, from the business. So this is one of the maybe scope for dishonest. Okay, this is called scope for dishonest. Okay, the next one, speculation. Next one, speculation. The scope for dishonest means he may be a abandoned person, he takes amount from the business, it may be scope for dishonest. Costly and difficult to firm, it may the company, the managers have to observe and start the company, it may be cost and it may be high cost and high difficulty to form the firm. Okay, this is the first one, the second one, third one, speculation. Third one, speculation. Okay, speculation in the sense of a few individuals may corner the shares and gain control over the company. Okay, so sometime maybe some person only taking more shares and more money from the business. Okay, more shares, more buying shares and selling the shares from the business. That is it may be going speculation. Okay, speculation. Few, that is can't able to control. Okay, gain some control and gain some amount. Okay, that is called speculation. And management income. A few rich persons only, management only saying taking some bias. Okay, so your rich persons, rich investor or rich person or rich managers only may secure over officer of the business. இஸ் டேக்கிங் ரொம்ப இன்னும் சரி ரிச் பர்சன் ஒன்லி என்னது அதிகமான எஃபோர்ட் அதிகமான அஃபேர்ஸ் ரொம்ப இதுதான் என்னுடைய கம்பெனி. ஸோ இது இஸ் நாட் திஸ் இஸ் ஹேப்பன் இன் த ஜாயிண்ட் ஸ்டாக் கம்பெனி. ஓகே இஸ் வெரி வெரி is very very what is alikra coffee. Okay, so what is the important thing in the few rich persons may secure control over the affairs of the company, thus the management of the joint stock company might become thus a small group of people having control. சின்ன சின்ன பர்சன்ஸ் தட் இஸ் ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஒரு கம்பெனிலே என்ன பார்த்தீங்கன்னா சின்ன சின்ன பர்சன் குரூப் ஆஃப் பீப்புள்ஸ் ஒன்லி கண்ட்ரோல் ஓவர் த மேனேஜ்மெண்ட். ஓகே அதை அவங்க மட்டும் தான் கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணுவாங்க, வேற கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ண முடியாது. ஓகே ஹி ஒன்லி ரெக்கார்ட் த பில், ஹி ஒன்லி டேக் சம் அமௌண்ட். ஓகே தட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட். Okay, management income, management only bias. Okay, if it's very rich persons only in taking some bias. Okay, so management oligocracy. Okay, oligocracy. Small group of people only control over the management. That is important thing. Small group of only control over the management. That is for example குறுநில மன்னர்கள் ஒரு கம்பெனியில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அவங்க மட்டும்தான் என்னது கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணுவாங்க, மேனேஜ் பண்ணுவாங்க. மற்ற யாரும் என்னது nobody can involved, others cannot involved in the business. Okay, only rich persons. Okay, that is called oligocracy. Okay, so speculation is over. Lack of interest. Okay, so lack of interest. Next one, lack of interest. Some shareholders or some board of directors or managers not involved, some officers of the company or manager of the company do not have initiating any actions and not interested and not working hard. Now they are not working hard in the business and they not attain the objectives. Okay, this is the lack of interest. Okay, this is a lack of interest. Next one, lack of good labor relations. Okay, rich persons and officers and board of directors not interact with the laborers. Okay, this is going to the labor's turnover, maybe turnover. Okay, so what may turnover switch over to another business. Okay, so in case the sole trading company supervision is possible, personal supervision possible, but in company is not possible. From the organization huge labors and huge amount and large number of labors involved in the field. Okay, so this time they not good relations with the workers. Okay, they not good relations with the workers. Lack of good relation, lack of good labor relation, lack of good labor relation. Okay, so last one, high taxation. In joint stock company is having paid more transaction. Okay, high rates and transaction compared to other forms of organization. Okay, that is a very important thing in the high taxing. Very important thing in the disadvantages of joint stock company. Okay, high taxation. The high taxation. Okay, so this is the disadvantage of joint stock company. Okay, next I am going to start types of companies. What are the types of joint stock companies? Okay, types of companies. First one, the types of companies based on classification on the basis of incorporation. Classification on the basis of incorporation. So On the basis incorporation is maybe divided into chartered account and statutory companies. Okay, what is statutory companies? And association of non-profit organizations. Okay, as a non-profit organizations. Okay, so this classified on the basis of companies divided into three. One is chartered companies. Only chartered companies. Only chartered companies. And second one is statutory companies. Okay, statutory companies. One means statutory companies. Association of non-profit organization. Non-profit. Okay, so the statutory companies. Okay, statutory companies. Okay, the statutory companies in the sense of statutory companies. Okay, statutory companies in the sense of first one on the basis of on the basis of incorporation, on the basis of incorporations. Okay, incorporation, chartered companies, statutory companies, associate non-profit. Okay, statutory companies, chartered. What mean chartered companies? Chartered companies in the sense of established as the king or queen of the countries. Okay, in king or the queen in British companies and some countries are like only chartered. Only chartered means they following rules and regulations. For example, East India companies are followed some these kinds of companies. Okay, East India companies and Hudson Bay companies. For example, in your book, such companies can be started in India. These companies are chartered in India. Only foreign companies are king and queen under the control. The countries only started these kind of statutory companies. There is going to charter companies. Statutory companies in the sense of companies are established by special act. In case the parliament passed some special act. Okay, that is article. The act mentioned in the articles of association. Article of association in the sense of place of companies and name of the companies and member of the companies, member of the rules and regulations. Death of, in case maybe death means the company is going dissolved. Okay, so rules and the agreements in the mentioned in the articles of association. Okay, so this is called statutory companies. Okay, then this is called statutory companies. Okay. This is statutory companies. And non-profit organization in the sense of also non-profit. Non-profit means some association, some cricket association, football association, and they getting some amount, that is subscription from the members. This is called membership received, donation received. Okay, then enter fees received. Okay, so the income and expense means they are going to contain any matches. They spend a lot of expenses. Okay, honorarium paid, then ground upkeep of ground. Okay, so this is called association of non-profit. ஒரு மேட்ச் கண்டக்ட் பண்றாங்க, அந்த மேட்ச்க்கு உண்டான என்னென்ன எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ் இருக்கோ, ஸோ இதான் நான் ப்ராஃபிட். உங்களை வந்து they not getting any profit, only service oriented, not for profit. Okay, not for profit and association. Okay, next one, classification the companies on the basis of membership. Okay, this is called incorporation. This is called incorporation. Okay, next one, classification on the basis of companies. Classification, second one, classification company, classification of companies on the basis of membership. Okay, membership. So membership means that is a private company, public company, that is a joint stock, that is a public company. The private company, public company. Okay, private on the basis of membership on the base of companies on the base of membership, that is a private company and public company. Okay, private company. Okay, maybe divided into private, public company and private company. Okay, private company, public company and private company. Okay, so private company, public company means a company which is not a private company. The public company may be set as association with at least 7 members. This private company is a public company is having at least 7 members. What is the amount of capital? That is a 5 lakh or other high and above 5 lakh and above. The what is not and also transfer some restrictions about transfer of shares. Some restrictions about is not easily transfer of shares. Here easily transfer of shares. Here 5 lakh. Okay, for only 5 lakh only on the amount of capital. Okay, so this is the public company. Private company means that is a easy transfer of shares. Okay, owned by one, that is a managed by one person, one single person, and under the following Companies Act 1956 and also this Companies Act Amendment 2015. 29th May and only amendment. Okay, 29th May amendment. Public company means that private company means that the lines companies are that is a motor that is a Maruti Suzuki companies and Reliance companies and Vodafone companies. Okay, these are the companies are private companies. Okay, so the shareholder 200 maximum 200 members. Okay, he is having at least 10 members. He is having 200 members. Public company, private companies 200 maximum 200 members. That is the shareholders in the private companies. Okay, this is called classification of companies on the basis of membership. Okay, on the basis of membership. Okay, next one, classification on the basis of liability. Classification on the basis of liability. Okay, classification of companies on the basis of liability. Okay, on the basis of liability. Okay, so company limited by shares. The company is limited by first one shares. On the basis of limited by shares, first one shares, second one guarantee, third one unlimited company. Okay, guarantee. Okay, second one guarantee. Okay, third one unlimited company. Okay, on the basis of shares. Okay, on the basis of shares. Okay, so the company limited by shares in a company. Some liabilities, having some companies have some liability. Okay, so some unpaid the shares. Okay, it's not getting money type of shares, unpaid the shares. Okay, so this is called shares, unlimited by the shares. Limited by the shares. Okay, so shares on the basis of shares, on the basis of guarantee, on the basis of unlimited company, on the basis of unlimited company. Okay, so this is called as on the basis of liability, on the basis of liability. Okay, so guarantee in the sense of guarantee, some the guarantee in the sense of is a company's liability of members limited by the memorandum of association. On the basis of memorandum of association, this is called he followed some memorandum of association, that is called the guarantee. That is called as guarantee. Okay, so generally generally formed for the promotion of company, arts and science and religion, then charity, some charity organization, some religion organization, some science related companies. Okay, so this is related to association. This is related to companies. Some unpaid capital. He is having unpaid amount of capital, having limited liability. Limited கொஞ்சம் குறைந்த பொறுப்புகள் தான் இருக்கும். Okay, குறைஞ்ச அமௌண்ட் தான் என்னது ஷேர்ஸ் இருக்க முடியும். Unlimited companies. So unlimited companies in the sense of the liability of the members, which liability of members having followed the rules and regulations of the company. Okay, he paid so much shares into the business. He has a separate legal entity and also paid a company's losses. He shared company's losses, shared company's profit, and also case against the members, lot of liabilities. But in shares, limited shares, there is a limited liability. It's not case against the members. It's got easy transfer the members, but here easy transfer the members. That is called unlimited companies. Okay, so I hope you are very well understand about these classification of types of companies. In two or three types of that's companies we'll discuss it later. Okay, so I thank you for listening to my video. Thank you so much.